So a huge welcome to the amazing band Change Persona. Welcome to Festpod, you guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Great to meet you all.
Welcome.
It's fair to say that I had quite a positive reaction to your inclusion on the Takeover after I saw your video, and I just love what you guys do. Congratulations from us.
Thank you very much.
How did it feel to get the news?
Oh, man. Well, it's actually quite weird because I remember Gab, our drummer, text me. And she was like, do we have download? Is this legit? Or is it like a scam or something?
I did think it was a scam. I was like, there's no way. We didn't land that. It's fake.
Yeah. And we sort of dug in a bit and went, oh, it's actually legit. So, we all just got on a WhatsApp call and just started gushing and just being excited and shocked. And yeah, it was amazing.
What was really cool for me is like at the time I got the notification, I had like my family round. So I kind of like shared that moment with my mum, dad and sister there at the same time, which was quite cool. So
That's lovely. Yeah.
As you know, as individuals, obviously it was very exciting for you. And as a band as well, I'm sure it was exciting. What does this mean as a band in terms of where you're currently at, where you're going to be next Wednesday when you play Takeover, and where you're going to be after it?
Yeah, I think we've never played something this sort of magnitude or status before. So I think, to be fair, we're just sort of still getting to grips with it, if I'm honest. And just seeing past events at Takeover as well, it's just absolutely mad just how big and how many people are there to watch. It's going to be the biggest thing we've done as a band ever. I can just tell. And after, who knows what's going to happen after. I don't even know, I didn't even think we'd get this. So, yeah, that's just me, but I have no clue, if I'm honest.
And you haven't applied before, have you? It's the first year you've applied and you've got straight through.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I think it's the first year we've done that.
It's mental, actually.
I think we got Gabs, who's on the call as well, our drummer, to thank a lot for it, because she's kind of before we've been doing this for 16 years, probably been a bit disorganized in the early days, and like this year Gab was like, yeah, let's be really organized, let's like fire out as many applications as we can, be a bit more kind of proactive in trying to get booked on things. Like we had some bookings in previous years, like we got on Rebellion, which is like a punk festival a few years ago, and that we kind of saw as a bit of a high. We got on the Great British Alternative Festival for its final ever year.
Wow.
Won the introducing stage, which we were like buzzed with, and then after that it was like a bit of a lull where we kind of didn't get any other big festival slots for another few years, and then then this comes along, as well as I think we're playing Guildfest as well and a few others. But it's just like, yeah, we've gone from that kind of anticlimax of having a little bit of a taste of some kind of medium-sized festivals and then nothing, and then now it's download, so it's like, wow.
So you said 16 years you've been together as a band. How did the band start? How did it all come about?
We're a high school band.
Wow.
Was it like 2009, I think?
Yeah.
It was me, George and Owen, who couldn't be here, unfortunately. But
He tried.
Absolutely. So it was just this thing of George and Owen and another schoolmate that they had who wanted to make a band, and they went off to sort of learn their instruments, and the guy who wanted to make the band went away and he left, I think. I don't know where he went, but and then I knew that they wanted to play music, and I asked them if I could join. From there we've had a few drummers, but then Gab's actually stuck.
Hey.
Yeah.
For now, I'm retiring after download. I've
hit my peak, I think.
No, I'm kidding.
Then the rest is history. So
Yeah, it was just mad that we formed the band before most of us could play our instruments. So it's just like, you do bass, you learn bass, I learn guitar, and then we'll be able to play with Connor and whoever drums.
Wow. That's a way to start a band, isn't it? Just do it and learn on the way. And I mean, you sound really tight as a band. I mean, I would have guessed that you'd been together a while, but 16 years, that's must be a tight group of people.
We try, I guess. We've just been doing this for, like you say, for 16 years. So we just want to hone our craft and just do the best we can do, and just try and improve as much as we can.
Yeah, I think the thing that helps with us as well, like we were always mates before, because we were mates before we done the band, and the idea was because we're friends, we want to do music, we'll learn our instruments. We've kind of got that fundamental friendship first, and I think that's why you see a lot of other bands kind of do it for a few years and drift off. Whereas I think, yeah, because we're all like best mates, it's just never been a question that we'd stop doing it.
That's nice. That's really nice.
It is. It's nice to see, because not everybody's like that.
It's very wholesome.
It is.
It is.
So in your video that we saw on the Takeover, that's you. Where is that? What venue is that?
So that's 100
100
Club, yeah, in Oxford Street.
Oh, fantastic! The energy that we saw from that one video is just incredible. I mean, are you confident that you can bring that to the download crowd?
Oh, I have to, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, it's just natural to do now, I think, for all of us. We just enjoy it so much, you know. We just want to, I think the more that the crowd has fun, the more that we have fun. And we just want to sort of, you know, just fall into that sort of vibe with everyone. So, you know, just enjoy. Hopefully they'll enjoy, and off we go. Feed off each other, right?
And don't judge my facial expressions when I drum. I look like I hate my life. I'm deadpan bored. But I'm having the best time. The second I finish drumming, I'm like, yay! But when I'm playing, I'm just I hate it, apparently, according to my face.
It's almost become a bit of a meme in like our band WhatsApp chat, because it's like we call it Gab's drum face. It's like that utter concentration, but we've just got like a sticker of it and we just send it to each other in the WhatsApp.
Oh,
there's many photos of my face looking just like I hate it.
now this is going to be a reason to watch the video for our listeners. Could you do your drum face now for us?
It's just that. Just I hate it.
Oh, okay. I was expecting something a bit more dramatic, to be honest.
No, it's just deadpan bored. Like, as if I'm sitting on the
pure
bus,
focus.
you know, just staring out a window, zoned out completely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as if you aren't sat in the middle of a stage at a concert.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
My arms are a blur.
Wow, I'm intrigued. We're going to get a camera on you and watch for this now.
There's going to be so many more memes about my face.
It'd be great. We can spread it to the world.
Yes.
Are you guys? Have you been to Doghouse Festival before?
Yes, I went. Owen goes every year. He would love to be talking about it right now. It's such a shame he can't be on. But yeah, I went, I think 8 years ago. It was a while ago. I had an amazing time. A Day to Remember were playing, and they are my favourite band. And I loved it. It was so good.
You got the new album, have you heard that?
Oh, I bought it straight away on the pre-orders.
It's great, isn't it?
But I bought a vinyl player so that I can
did you?
listen to it. Yeah. Yeah, it's brilliant. I love it. I'm going to see them on the 24th, I think. I can't wait. Big
So
fan.
are you sticking around for the whole festival as well, whilst you're up this way?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely. We've got like a Airbnb booked for like the week, because we're obviously getting up the day before we play on the Tuesday. So we're just like, yeah, we've got to make a stay of it. So yeah, we go home on the Monday.
Nice. Who are you guys looking forward to seeing?
Oh, Green Day, Rise Against, yeah, all the punk heavyweight. I mean, they're like our two biggest influences. Like, if you said name your two biggest influences, it would be those two.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you still got others that may not influence us band-wise, but musically, you know, like Bullet, Spirit Box. I really like Split Chain, who are playing. Funeral for a Friend to do an acoustic set as well.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, there's just a bunch that I'm just excited to see.
I can't wait to
I'm
see
super
Poppy.
hyped for President as well. Like,
yes.
we all know it's Charlie Simpson, but
Absolutely.
still want to see it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the song that we've heard is great. You know,
Yeah.
there's some good music coming out of there, whoever it is, whether it's Charlie Simpson or somebody else behind that mask, we just don't know. Yeah, amazing. It's going to be a busy stage, I think.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. It's interesting as well because we only have that one song, but I'm guessing it's going to do more. Who knows what it'll be like, but hopefully it'll be good.
There's more due, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've got to ask, with you been a punk band, how do you feel about Frank Carter and the Sex Pistols?
Yeah,
I
go on, George, you first.
Sorry, I was going to say I personally love it because I'm kind of weird. I never really got that into Gallows, but I really liked his first couple of albums with the Rattlesnakes. So, and even that's probably like 10 odd years ago now. Time flies, but yeah. So I like his style. I think it's a close match to like Johnny Rotten and the original kind of Sex Pistols sound. That kind of very British vocal delivery, shouty. So I think he fits the mold really well. So, so I guess you get some purists and elitists out there who, it's not the same. But to me, I want to see it. I think it's going to be awesome.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Johnny Rotten doesn't agree. He says that it's basically karaoke.
It's just sour grapes, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. The great thing is, he's not bitter.
No, definitely
He's not bitter at all. No. If you had, let's say, 30 seconds to describe Change Persona to someone who'd never heard of you, what would you say?
Oh, God. I guess we'll do a quote that someone else said, right? So if Rise Against and, was it Billy Talent had a kid?
Yeah.
And it raised it in South London, then that's Change Persona.
It's a good quote. I do like that one.
That's the only way I can describe it. I don't know, but because there's influence from a lot of stuff, like, say, Green Day and Rise Against. Two different sides of punk, I find, anyway. Just sort of merging them together, but then having quite a bit of shoutiness in it sometimes as well. More of like an old schooly, hardcorey tinge to it. Yeah, that, I guess.
Did you consciously decide to be a punk band?
No. So to begin with, we wanted to be like, a metal band, and that was too hard to play, and punk was easier, so we started that. So
I did not know that.
Became like the 4-chord wizards, basically.
We tried like everything though. We tried covering A Day to Remember, 3 Days Grace, Green Day, Blur, like Nirvana. So it was like grunge, indie, metal, pop, and it was just like what sounds best out of all these things we're covering. Blink-182, like what sounds best, and it was always the punk stuff, wasn't it? And like Connor, your biggest influence was always Green Day growing up, wasn't it? So like we just kind of lent into that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that really sort of drove where we went anyway, just because I'm the guy at the front, so it just makes sense that it would sort of verge onto that path. And to be fair, back then I wasn't massively into metal. I like it more as I've gotten older, and I do like metal now. But yeah, it was more sort of the punkier side back then, especially, and I think that's really what drove us to begin with, anyway.
It's great to see a punk band on the Takeover because we don't get many.
Fair. Yeah, it's quite refreshing, I guess. Yeah, nice.
I think the lineup this year in general though, like Download, like having Green Day as a headliner, and even like Sleep Token. I know like you get a lot of people out there that turn their nose up at that. I think they're wrong. I think Sleep Token are awesome.
Yeah,
but like it seems like this year Download's kind of pivoted a bit, and instead of the big six every year, it's like shaken up the agenda a bit. There's some different styles and different genres. I think that's a really good thing for the festival.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and the thing is as well, it can draw a wider audience, more groups of people to it as well. I think just going that route.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the alternative scenes, we're all the same, right? We're all the outcasts. We all like the music that you won't hear on the radio. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, no reason to gatekeep or divide. Like, all alternative stuff's good.
Yeah, mate. Preach.
About that one.
So, how are you feeling about getting on stage at the Takeover? I mean, are you prepared? Are you ready? Is it just a case of walking on there and doing it, or is there a little bit of anxiety about it?
Shitting
I'm
ourselves.
so nervous.
Shitting ourselves. No,
It doesn't matter how well we're doing at practice. I'm so nervous with this.
we are nervous, but we are so stoked as well about doing it. And at practice, we're just trying to tighten the setup as much as we can, and just make things nice and seamless for everyone to listen to, and just for less horrible things to go wrong. But yeah, no, we're just so excited. I think we're just gonna go out there and do it. We don't need any party poppers, bells and whistles. We're just gonna play, and hopefully people can connect with that and enjoy it.
I always find with like the bigger shows, it's the build up that's worse. It's when you're up there, you're fine. It's just a case of like before you go up, bit of anxiety. As soon as you hit that first chord, it just all goes away, and you're completely fine. So I know it'll be the same, but in the interim, yeah, we're bricking it.
Have you seen the stage?
Yes.
I've seen photos, yeah,
Yeah.
It's massive, dude.
yeah.
Try not to think about that part.
What's your biggest gig up till this point?
Probably the Great...
Probably,
Go on, mate.
yeah. Go on, you
The
go.
Great
Yeah,
British
it's that.
Return Festival.
Yeah, I think so. That was quite a big crowd there.
Yeah, that's...
But it was in like quite a big space, so even though it was probably in the thousands, because it was like in the main kind of lobby, it was basically held at Butlin Skegness, so it was in like the big tent, and it was in like the central area between the stages, so you had a lot of people come to the stage and watch it. It was probably like in the thousands, but then because it was such a massive space, it kind of didn't feel quite as intimate, I guess.
Yeah. Well, what a gig at Butlins, eh? That's amazing. You pay for a lovely holiday somewhere, and you get to see Change Persona. Fantastic.
There you go.
Okay, well, I just want to wish you a massive good luck. We will be there backstage to wish you well and have a chat with you after you come off stage. But I know it's going to be a great gig, and we can't wait to meet you.
Same here.
Can't wait
Same
to meet you
here.
guys
Yeah,
too.
looking forward to meeting you properly.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thanks
Great.
so much for being on Festpod. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Cheers.
having us.
Thanks,
Bye.
bye.